ATC 音声の後に3問の質問が出題されます。その繰り返しで全42問が出題されます。4択問題で正解と思われる番号を紙に書いて控えてください。正解は動画の最後に公開してます。それでは始めます。
Dialogue 1
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Your departure time to Sapporo is undetermined due to an aircraft accident on the runway. Also, New Chitose Airport is not available for your destination due to traffic congestion. Request your intentions.
Akita Tower, Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. How is the weather at Asahikawa Airport?
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. The weather at Asahikawa is Cav OK.
We change our destination airport from Sapporo to Asahikawa.
Answer questions 1 to 3. Dialogue 2
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Niigata Tower. Are you holding short of runway 28?
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Affirm. We are holding short of runway 28.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Runway 28 will be closed due to cracks at the opposite end. Now departure runway is changed to 22. Taxi via runway 28. Hold short of the intersection with runway 22. Use caution. Men and vehicles doing urgent maintenance on the windsock.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Taxi via runway 28. Hold short of runway 22.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Affirm.
Answer questions 4 to 6. Dialogue 3
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Miho Tower. Caution on departure. A large flock of geese was observed by preceding traffic at 800 feet over the departure end of runway 07, moving westbound.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Were there any bird strikes reported?
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Negative.
Answer questions 7 to 9. Dialogue 4
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. This is Kushiro Tower. We found some tire chips on the runway after your takeoff. Was your takeoff normal?
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Thank you for your advice. We experienced vibration during takeoff roll. It appears to be a tire burst. Request to proceed to downwind. Also, request low pass with tower checking our gear condition.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo, understood. Left downwind, approved.
Proceed to left downwind. Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Runway 35, cleared, low approach, wind calm. We will check your gear condition.
Answer questions 10 to 12. Dialogue 5.
Kumamoto Tower, Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Request air turn back.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Request reason.
We have a possible engine trouble. We heard loud bangs after takeoff.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Kumamoto Tower. Turn left. Enter left downwind for runway 25. Report downwind.
Kumamoto Tower, Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo on downwind. Both engines seem to be operating normally. It looks as though the cargo tie-down belt is hanging out the cabin door.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. Understand. Request your intentions.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. We still request landing clearance.
Juliet Alpha 07 Juliet Bravo. You are number 1 for runway 25. Report base.
Answer questions 13 to 15. Dialogue 6.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, moderate turbulence reported over Monroe at flight level 170 at 0525 Zulu by Boeing 777.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, request right conditions at flight level 190 and flight level 150.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, no turbulence reported at flight level 150 and flight level 190.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, request flight level 190.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, enable your request right now due to traffic at flight level 180. Expect climb in 20 miles.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, we are now encountering moderate turbulence. Request descent to flight level 150.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, descend and maintain flight level 150.
Answer questions 16 to 18. Dialogue 7.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, Tokyo Control. We have a pirate.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, go ahead.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, volcanic ash cloud was reported over Miyake-jima, 50 miles ahead. The top of the ash cloud was observed higher than 40,000 feet and spreading to the northeast. Can you observe that cloud?
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, affirm. We can see very large ash cloud ahead. Request deviation 20 miles to the left for avoiding the cloud.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, due to traffic, altitude change is necessary. Which do you take? Flight level 200 or flight level 160?
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, request flight level 200.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 200, and after leaving flight level 180, deviation is approved.
Answer questions 19 to 21. Dialogue 8.
Tokyo Control, Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, we are encountering light to moderate turbulence over Hakuba at 1000. Request 9000.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, Tokyo Control, enable your request, traffic 12 o'clock. 20 miles opposite direction at 10,000.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, traffic in sight. Request descend in VMC.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, enable your request. MEA is 10,000.
When can we expect a lower altitude? Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra.
Juliet Alpha 80 Uniform Sierra, expect descent in 20 miles.
Answer questions 22 to 24. Dialogue 9.
Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, traffic 11 o'clock, 8 miles, parallel opposite direction, squawking VFR, type and altitude unknown. Traffic in sight. It looks like a fighter just below us. Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, and we have a request. Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, go ahead. Request flight level 200, Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta. Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, what's the reason? For saving fuel, Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta. Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, another traffic, 12 o'clock, 15 miles opposite direction, Boeing 767 at flight level 190. Expect climb in 10 miles. Juliet Alpha 18 Bravo Delta, understand. At negative contact, we are now in cloud.
Answer questions 25 to 27. Dialogue 10.
Approach, Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, go ahead. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. We just had a near mid-air collision with a light plane. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, we have no such a target on the radar. Would you tell us further details? It looked like a Cessna 172 with a yellow fuselage passed about 200 feet above us from 10 o'clock, Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. Are you going to file a near mid-air collision report? Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, affirm. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, would you give us a call after landing? We also need to file a report. It happened in our PCA. Will call, Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra.
Answer questions 28 to 30. Dialogue 11.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, passed Amory. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, runway 34. Continue approach, preceding aircraft on short funnel. Also, wind shear was reported 5 minutes ago. Loss of 15 knots at 500 feet, AGL. Continue approach, runway 34. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. Thanks for the information. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, preceding arrival on the landing roll. Clear to land, runway 34. Wind 290 at 25, maximum 40. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, going around due to wind shear. Request to join right downwind. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, enable your request. VFR arrival is approaching right downwind. Understood. We request left downwind, Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra.
Answer questions 31 to 33. Dialogue 12.
Tower Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, just past Candy. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, runway 28, clear to land. Wind 270 at 14. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, can you dim the sequence flashlights? It's too bright for us. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, standby. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, how is it now? It's fine, thanks. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, confirm we are clear to land. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, affirm, clear to land. Wind 290 at 18. Landing to runway 28, Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra.
Answer questions 34 to 36. Dialogue 13.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, runway 27 clear to land. Wind 270 degrees at 5 knots.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, clear to land, runway 27. We will vacate to Bravo 5 after landing. It's the shortest route to our spot.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, enable your request due to a fire engine on Bravo 5. If you extend the landing roll, make a 180 turn on the runway and vacate from Bravo 4.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, understand. We will try to come out of Bravo 4.
Fire vehicle is for an emergency aircraft arriving in 5 minutes. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra. Vacate runway with no delay after landing.
Juliet Alpha 58 Kilo Sierra, will go.
Answer questions 37 to 39. Dialogue 14.
Niigata approach, Juliet Alpha 63 Tango Kilo, going around and following Mr. procedure.
Juliet Alpha 63 Tango Kilo Niigata approach. Radar contact. Fly heading 310 for spacing. Climb and maintain 4000. What's the reason for go round?
Right turn heading 310, climb and maintain 4000. We found plenty of birds on short final of runway 28, Juliet Alpha 63 Tango Kilo.
Juliet Alpha 63 Tango Kilo. Understand. Turn right heading 050 for vector to LS runway 28 final approach course. Right now you are number 3 and 2 5-mile flight to the touchdown.
Right heading 050, thanks for the information, Juliet Alpha 63 Tango Kilo.
Answer questions 40 to 42.